Hello, everyone. Hello. Welcome to our podcast, the wonderful podcast featuring myself, Adam, Jody, and Loka.
Hello.
Hey guys, it's me, Loka 24.
Wow.
Adam, you live?
Yeah, hey
Awesome.
guys.
Adam's here. Tyler isn't here. Delightsu. He
His
is
microphone is gone.
he's sleeping or something. He's just MIA
Is
right
it,
now.
he broke his microphone, did he?
Oh, that's right. Oh yeah, I was watching The Mandalorian with him, and then we were in a call, and then I just hear like a loud bang, and then he just haven't heard from him since.
What the?
I don't know what happened, but apparently like all three of his audio equipment, like his mic, his headset, and his microphone stand, all broke within the span of like 24 hours, which is very
Oh,
unfortunate.
God.
I feel bad for him, and I hope he can come on to next podcast. That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Let's see what we have. So this podcast is going to be changing a little. We're actually going to be, what you're probably watching, or maybe not. You might be watching the full version or a clip from the full version. So we're going to be releasing the full version on Monday of each week, or each other week, depending on when we release the podcast. And we're going to be releasing throughout the week smaller clips for people who may not want to watch the entire podcast.
Yeah.
We kind of haven't sorted out the details, but what I just told you is a general idea of what you're thinking about.
So,
What
so-
you're gonna
Yeah.
gonna happen. Also, I'd like to comment on. You guys can't see it, but we've got a nice GIF or GIF, whatever you call it, of pixel art that I made for the podcast. Each of one of us with our headphones on, bouncing around.
It's
I think
so
you all
cute.
saw it. Yeah.
We'll post it in Jedi Informative announcement when we post this.
I think
Oh
if you
my
scroll,
God,
Adam, are you okay?
Yeah.
Your
Okay.
mic
I
too.
think if you scroll up, you might be able to find it. Let me maybe copy it for you. On the next note, how's everyone doing?
I'm doing well, thanks.
I'm doing all right.
How are you doing?
Good.
I'm doing great. I've been doing some development work recently.
As
I
we've
might
seen.
just I think we're going to talk about that later on. So stick around for the podcast or watch the next clip or whatever you're doing with in that regard. Adam, I just sent the thing in the chat if you want to
Mhm.
check it out. That's what's on the screen for the viewers right
Yeah.
now. Uh-huh.
It's
I
pretty
love it.
cool.
It's pretty epic. So if everyone's doing good, we are going to do an interview as always, but it's gonna be with one of us. Loka was recently promoted to High Com, and Jedi General in Jedi General before that, but in the Republic military. Congrats to him.
Ooh,
Woo!
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Loka. Um,
I
Let me
was
think.
very glad.
And he's going to be giving a little interview and a little insight on what's happening with TRM because they're thinking of a lot of revisions and stuff. So I'm excited to hear about that.
Yeah.
If you weren't here for last podcast, oh god, it was so long ago. We've kind of been struggling with matching up times and stuff, so we haven't gotten a podcast in like 3 weeks. So we apologize for that. But
Yeah.
um, what did we do? We interviewed somebody. I'm trying to. Was that Boomer's episode?
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, that was wow.
That was a long
while
time ago. Wow.
yeah.
Yeah. So if you didn't watch, Boomer talked a little bit. Uh. What was it? Boomer was talking about being a girl and
Being
how
a kid,
how yeah. I forgot about that. Yeah. So if you wanted to see more about that and kind of what she talked about and why she didn't really tell anyone, you can go and you can watch that last podcast. I recommend it. You can watch all of the podcasts in order, kind of get like a viewing order going. It's I think you'd
You
enjoy
should.
doing that. They get better as they go, trust me.
Yeah.
Let's see. So last podcast it was fine and all.
Oh,
give recap.
Tintysu.
Okay, and on that note, we have a shout out to the one and only Lyrova.
Shout
Shout
out
out
to
to
Lyrova.
Lyrova. Shout
Lyrova.
out to
Shout out to
Lyrova.
Lyrova, of course.
X
like
Moto.
usual.
X Moto.
Forever in our hearts.
Forever in our hearts. But I think we got a better moto now. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. We got the president.
Oh,
The president Levy Meow Farts.
I hate that name.
Sorry, you have to pronounce it the correct way. Meow Farts.
President
Meowfots?
Levy
President Meow
Meow
Farts. President Meow Farts.
President Meow
That is disgusting.
No, it's not
That is
disgusting. That's how you say it. Come on, respect the
hate it.
name.
No.
Just like how you have to respect the name Nork.
I'm really glad he changed it back. Did he change it back?
Yeah,
He
you
changed it
saw
back
you.
to
Yeah.
soy, yeah.
Thank you,
He
Ryan.
did, right? I
Yeah.
think he changed it to like
I think that's the
Spyro
best.
Lyra.
You know, I was just getting used to Nork. I think it's a cool name, but it just doesn't fit him. He's not a Nork kind of guy.
He's
Every
soy.
time I was doing
It's
commands,
soy.
I just kept like saying
kept
bring
doing soy.
soy or to soy, yeah.
To Nork.
Okay, so let's see. So next up, we have our interview with Loka. So Loka, I just wanted
Hi.
to. Jody's gonna do some of the interview too, but I wanted to get some of my
Yeah.
thoughts as well. So you were promoted to High Com, right?
Yes.
How does that feel? I'm not too familiar
Well-
with the whole thing, so like maybe you can explain to the people who don't understand like what High Com is.
So HICOM is basically, in like layman's terms, it's HC but for like TRM. So it's not like that much of a promotion, if that makes sense, because
Mhm.
you don't have like that much more power. It's just that you basically have a say in maybe some big changes in TRM and some
Right.
new ideas. You have more of a voice to actually make changes and
And
all
I
that.
do feel like that's
Yeah.
very, very similar to what High Council is, but you know,
Exactly.
it,
Yep.
it is very different considering it's with troopers and stuff. And you got it
Yep.
through your position as Jedi General, of course.
Mhm.
So like, was it? I did ask you before how did it feel, but I cut you off there. Was
It's
it
fine.
like was it? This will play in, but how is it different or anything? Jody can take off after this.
Well, the funny thing is, I'll just say this here. Obviously, TRM has been in a very bad spot recently. It's no secret that activity has been dropping, not only for TRM, I think, but because of maybe COVID, people doing online school, all of that. People are getting very busy in their real lives trying to cope with all the changes, and I feel like a lot of people have been losing interest. Same for TRM, and basically, I wasn't very surprised. Well, I was surprised, but at the same time, I wasn't really sure what HICOM was. But I was really glad most of all, not because of the actual promotion, but mostly because I knew that now I could actually get some ideas in, and I could actually start trying to make a change in TRM and maybe reviving it, which I think we are doing, in fact. And yeah, so it actually did feel good, but it wasn't like a surprise because what happened is I actually just got DM'd. I just got a DM and they asked me if I wanted to become a high command, and I said yes. And I thought they were joking with me at first, but
Oh,
Then-
guys.
yeah, exactly. That's how I got it.
No pranking about like. Well,
And
you said
go
you
ahead.
have, if you don't mind, yeah, you said it, you're thinking about like now you've got your position, you can get more ideas in and. sort
oh
of
yeah.
revive it a little bit. What
Mhm.
sort of ideas have you got, if you have them to share? You know.
Well, I don't think I can share all of it, especially
Oh.
not developer stuff.
Oh, that's fine.
But well, I can share like the main idea, but basically the main gist of it is that as soon as I got high command, the chat went boom. Not because of me, but because as soon as like I got in, a lot was said. A lot of ideas were sputtered out. A lot of things were decided just
Yeah.
in that single like 30 minutes. And I remember I was in voice chat with a couple people, and I was typing furiously during that the whole time because I was,
I
just
think I
talking.
was with you during that.
Yeah. I was talking with all the other people, and we were coming up with so many good ideas, great ideas, tons of reforms, tons of stuff, and we were just thinking about a ton of shit, and it went really well. I felt really good about the promotion, and I felt that I actually, I
Congratulations.
I had an actual need.
Yeah.
I wasn't just promoted like that. We were all given in ideas. We were all pitching in, and I got a position as a dev for TRM right then, and I'm going to be
Nice.
working on some reforms as well with
That's-
events
that's
and
awesome.
trainings and all that.
And I
That's so
wanted
cool.
to just say that it's oh god, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh, that's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. Jody, take it away. I'll try to remember.
That's alright. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, you on the high command now. That's what I'm assuming high command stands for anyway. Coming from
Yep.
being the past Jedi commander. But anyway, it's not that common for Jedi to join high comm, is it? Because I don't feel like
I
I
don't.
that
No,
with
I
that
don't.
stuff.
I don't think so. I think usually generals have a chance to get on it, but
Yeah.
I think the last one was Lendrian. He was on the high command,
Yeah.
and shout out to him, by the way. He was a really great JG and a great JC. He was great for 2M all around. I don't know if this is true at all. I'm just gauging because of how I know Gladiator, but I think Gladiator might have been on it.
He was.
Yeah.
He
I
was
think
he was the TRM Jedi Overseer, correct?
I
yeah.
have no idea.
I don't know.
But,
I don't know if that equaled high command, but I know that that's.
Yeah,
what he
yeah, yeah,
was.
yeah. Speaking of our current overseer, we actually voted on a new Jedi overseer lately.
Oh.
That's one of the reforms that we've had. We decided that we could have two overseers, a TRM overseer, and we had one of the High Council come in and become the Jedi overseer,
Oh, nice.
which is Rain Crazy.
Rain-
He is
I saw that it said temporary. Are you guys
temporary
Planning to switch it
because
around.
when we first decided, we didn't know if we actually had a need for it. We were saying we will, we'll try it. We'll let Rain in. We
Oh.
will see what he has to say. We will listen to his ideas, and we will have him as our overseer. But
Right.
if after a while it seems to not work out, or it seems that it's just there for a fancy title, or he's not actually bringing in ideas, then we would be able to just say, okay, bye, you're not helping us at all.
Yeah, I heard about that because Rain, I mean, he's TG and TRM overseer now, I assume, then,
Mhm.
because of that.
he
so-
leads everything.
Yeah.
Rain is just he's
boss.
taken over TGO slowly. We don't see it coming, but he
Yeah.
That's funny.
he will have a revolution soon, and he'll just take over everything.
I wanted
Yeah,
to. Oh,
go
sorry.
on.
I just wanted to quickly throw in that this is what I was my thought from before. I was saying that it's kind of. I always like to think about how you react when, and how you get that rush of adrenaline or whatever you get.
Yeah, when you get
when
that
you
promotion.
get a when you get a promotion, or when you get something that you wouldn't expect, or maybe were expecting, and you're just excited.
Mhm.
You said it. Sometimes it gets, not as exciting as you rank up, and sometimes it gets
Exactly. Yeah.
whatever. But
Mhm.
like, I feel like I haven't gotten something like that in a while. So, and I'm not in a position that you can really. I'm just like chilling at master for now. So like I just
Yeah.
like when you're this high rank, do you think it's because it happens rarely, it's more of an adrenaline rush, or it's just like it's happened so much, I've gotten AJK, I've gotten master, it's not as exciting as it.
Well, that's kind of true. Like, I'm not saying it's a bad promotion. I'm not saying like this didn't feel good at all. I hated this, or, but it's true that like it didn't have that initial punch. I'd say I had when I first got AJK or when I got master, all of that. But I'm not. Honestly, it was pretty close. It was kind
Right.
of the same reaction. I just kind of kept it in more. Like, in my heart, I was like, "Holy shit! This is huge. Like, this is, this is the high council equivalent for TRM. I'm basically like, I'm one of the big guys now." So, I felt really good, and I had this rush of just, wow, I have tons of ideas. I had this big rush of ideas of like, okay, I can actually do something now. I can do something to help. I have tons of ideas, and I brought all of those ideas, and we put a lot of those ideas in
And
place.
I'm glad
That
that
must have been refreshing.
I'm glad that Highcom did get somebody who has ideas and not somebody, that
Yeah, for
didn't.
sure.
Well, I
But
mean,
yeah.
I'm not saying I did this all alone. Definitely not. Rain, like I said earlier, we said that Rain could be removed if he doesn't do a good job. But lately, Rain has been doing a great job, I would say, as our overseer. He
Yeah.
was a big part of the new ideas. He did a big reform for our whole Discord server. He changed up the ranks, changed up the way the events work. Actually, I'm working on how the events work, and we have Ilk as well, who's also assisting Dono, Solar Flame Knight, who has become the new TRM overseer. Silent, who is the Grand Marshal, is doing dev stuff, and Oliver Bales is also coming back to deving for TRM with me and Silent and Rain, and we are all four working on some projects for TRM, hopefully.
That's awesome.
That's brilliant.
Yep, and just lately, hell, today we had I think our record number of troopers in about 4
Yeah.
Yeah, with the
months.
Order
We
66
had,
event, that was
I was
such
gonna
oh
ask you
yeah,
though,
we had a ton. Oh, go ahead, ask away.
No, I was just gonna say, with Rain's promotion and you guys now seeing whether it's sort of a fit or not. As of recently, I've seen a lot more from troopers, including that event today with TG and TRM. And I was wondering,
Oh yeah.
I don't know again how much you can say about it because I don't know what reforms you guys are doing. But do you think that Rain's sort of promotion allows that sort of unity of sort of the three areas in TJO? Jedi,
Well-
TG, TRM, bringing them closer and more engaged and stuff.
Yeah, well, I think the Order 66 thing was. I'm not gonna say my idea because no, I didn't invent the Order 66
Yeah.
event, but I remember we were talking about ideas, exactly to maybe boost up activity, and I just came up and said because I realized that it's kind of weird, but troopers like killing Jedi. Troopers like to go against Jedi, and they like to show that they're really good because they are, they're pretty elite. And
Yeah.
I just came up with the idea that we should do a lot. No, it's not really an idea, but I just came up with we should do a lot more Order 66 events
Yeah.
because I remember those were a ton of fun and people
Yeah.
enjoyed them a lot. So I was like, yo, did we just, forget about these? We should definitely do these a lot more because they were really popular and they were really, really fun.
And I think that
And
oh, sorry.
yeah, I'll just finish with this
Sure,
here.
go on.
Yeah, and then everyone in the chat was like, oh, wait, that's actually because they apparently they had all forgotten that was a thing. So yeah, today we had the first Order 66 event in a while, and apparently it did work. Because I actually left a bit before it happened. I was there though earlier on. Let me go in the off-topic announcements here in TRM. We had, if I just count here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We had 10 troopers online, which is a lot considering this stuff that
Brilliant.
happened. And yeah, I was really happy about that. And then yeah, after that I left after a bit, and besides that, Alderaan had 50 people, which is also
I
completely
saw that.
insane. But yeah, we had 50 people on Alderaan, including the troopers, and the Order 66 event happened, which I wasn't there, but apparently it was a ton of fun.
Yeah, no,
And,
it was great. It was good laugh.
It was good, yeah. And we already had this sort of connection with TG before because in 176 we have this joint with kind of TG where we have a joint server, we do game nights together, we do patrols together, so 176 and TG have always been connected in some way. But then we
Yeah.
brought, I think yeah, Rain could help us. This is going back to your question. Rain could help us definitely bring more connection between TG, TRM, and TJO.
Yeah,
Because
that would be
he does
great.
he does have a lot of leading position, and we can do that exactly by doing Order 66 events. And if Jack adds blasters soon, we can definitely, this opens up, if Jack adds blasters to Alderaan, it opens up a whole new window
Oh yeah.
for
sure.
gun
Hostiles,
groups.
yeah.
Yep, for gun groups to actually raid Alderaan, and for
Yep.
TRM to be raided instead of
That would be
having our
so
own map.
cool.
And then maybe doing Jedi and Trooper raids, because I know some orders also have Troopers and Jedi, so that would be good to actually have Jedi
Mhm.
trooper raids, you know, where we
Yeah.
have our own troopers, and then the other orders troopers can raid us, and their Jedi can raid us, and our Jedi can defend.
That
I
would
think
be
that would be
awesome.
really, really cool
Yeah, that would open our
to have
doors a
And
that
lot.
sort of.
I was just earlier I was saying we were talking about the activity at Alderaan, and I was thinking that the whole Order 66 event, I was thinking it would be in a private server, and I was kind of alarmed when I saw that it was in a public server and all, but it really worked out
Yeah.
to my surprise, and I think that I was actually when he didn't Rain didn't teleport us to a private server, I was thinking to myself, actually this is good because now this adds more activity to Alderaan, and then in the end we were like at really high numbers, like 50. I think we reached like 51
Yeah.
or more, and it was
Yep.
awesome. I'm really glad that we reached 50 people. I remember last week when Jack was on, we had like 49 people, and I was like, oh come
Hmm.
on, I was trying to get people on so we can get 50, and it just dropped and we never got it. And I'm glad we got it this week.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
And
and a lot of events there happened. I think a lot of things happened there that hadn't happened for a while, and it was just really refreshing. You know, it gives us hope, and
Hmm.
maybe in the future, if we keep getting these sudden spikes of activity, it can lead to a more steady,
Yeah.
large activity number.
yeah, I
And
think.
with
Oh, go on.
Christmas, 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 Christmas vacations coming, I think that might give us a really big boost as well.
Oh
With
yeah.
all the people settling in with school, people actually getting a good little maybe break, all that, all the new members coming in, dev projects coming in. I think we are definitely going to be seeing a boost in activity very soon.
Hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. And I think as
And
well with
yeah.
this event, I think this was probably one of the first events we've had in a long time, even sort of above Jack events, where people have come at the beginning and not just gone off on their own toward the end. Because at the end, we still had loads of people jumping on the tree and talking
Yeah.
with each other and engaging. Because even in events like Jack events, which are normally the biggest events, people normally leave as soon as they're out. Like people don't really want to hang around or wait. But with this, it was sort of like
Hmm.
enjoyable
of
for
course.
everyone, I suppose. But yeah.
No, yeah, it was
That's
good.
I heard it was. I wish I had attended. I kind of forgot about it. I watched the ping and I watched the ping and I was like, holy crap, I have to attend that. And then
Yeah,
I
I saw.
think I started playing Minecraft and then everything else just dropped. I kind of forgot about everything else.
Everyone was
Alright.
talking about how there was like, there's 50 members, come and join, let's get activity, and I was excited. I don't know. I haven't seen a lot of people.
I even
actively
hosted a consular seminar there. That was a ton of fun.
Oh
It's
yeah,
kind of unrelated, but
Loka got
yeah,
a concert
that
seminar
also
with
felt
like
good.
10 people. It was awesome.
Yeah, bro. It just feels good. It's a lot of little things that just make you feel like, oh wow, okay, we're not actually dead. We're actually
Yeah,
doing really good.
it's quite satisfying, I reckon.
Oh yeah, very satisfying.
I was gonna add on to that, um, that I was
Go
just
right
gonna
ahead.
mention that if nobody's noticed yet, I put some Christmas decorations on Alderaan.
They're so
Yes.
cute. The
Yeah.
They look
snowman, I love
amazing.
them.
They look great.
So I put a lot of stuff. I've been working on them for a while. I've kind of been doing off and on, and I've been managing my position. So I'm glad that I started to work on them early so I could get them all in early enough. Um, and then I put down that Christmas tree with the holocrons in it. I think that was a nice touch. I just had like a holocron from an old project that never worked out, um, just sitting around, and I was like, hey, I think that'd be interesting on the tree as an ornament and a present, and I thought that'd be pretty cool. And then I put some little hats on the statues. I put I put down wreaths and snowmen and snow mounds, and I made the fog white, and then I made the skybox white, and now it just feels wintry, and which
Yeah,
I
it
think
looks
Yeah,
really great.
I love it.
it's pretty
As
nice.
well
And
as Zindra, he played Christmas music today, and that
yeah,
was
I
just a
was
real
there.
vibe.
That was crazy, and there's
It
so
was
many
real
people
great.
all around. If you want to check out off topic announcements,
Oh
there's
yeah,
so
I,
many
I took a
people hanging.
picture of it. Everyone was on the tree, and we were all just jumping around, messing around. It
Yeah.
was really great.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I
Did we
wanted to
talk
say that
about? Oh, go on.
Oh yeah, I wanted to say that there's more I really I recently got added to the dev. Well, I got a dev account, right? Not really on the dev team. Oh, I am on a dev team, but it's kind of it's complicated. I can't really
It's the
explain
next
it,
step.
but it's yeah. So I have a dev account and I kind of can add stuff to Alderaan now, and that's why I was able to get those Christmas decorations in fast enough, and it's kind of easier now. I don't have to DM annoy a random head developer with a dev account, and now I can just do it myself. So I do plan to just make Alderaan a little more festive and have it change around a little bit often, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
I think that'd be pretty cool. I just have some ideas, and you'll see where it goes in the future.
All right. Yeah.
So
wow, we
on
strayed
that
off
note,
really far from the interview.
I was
yeah,
gonna say as well before we move
It's
on.
fine though. It's fine though.
right,
we have a
right. I
lot.
thought
We have a lot of
I
things to
just thought
talk
we were
about.
done with the interview.
Did we talk about the Thanksgiving decorations as well? Because that came and went so quickly.
Right, it's I couldn't get it in uh fast enough, and it was on Thanksgiving that it got added, which
Oh
was
yeah.
disappointing. And then
I mean, it was still pretty cool. The
Yeah.
decorations still.
It
look
was
pretty
a
cool.
special gift to people who were active.
yeah, if you're active and you came for the 2 days that it was up, then
Thank you.
yeah, you get a special privilege.
I'll give you my. Everyone gets a free purple crystal if you saw the Thanksgiving decoration.
Yeah, a free Thanksgiving themed crystal, turkey brown.
Oh, that sounds
Oh, nice.
completely
That's
disgusting.
It's don't confuse it with poop brown. Just saying,
Oh my god.
that's the best crystal.
God. Sounds like a Levy crystal for me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that sounds
it
like
is
a
a Levy
crystal
crystal.
Levy would get.
Levy me off out. And
President Levy to you. Sorry,
Oh, sorry.
you just can't disrespect
Wow.
his name. But,
She just really said that.
I'm so sorry, guys.
Yeah. So, Jody, do you
Yeah.
think that you might be able to give us a joke for this podcast?
Well, I mean, I do, but at what cost?
Oh no.
I have the punchline, but I don't really have anything else, so I'm just gonna work with it. Okay. So
Just improv us.
this is not funny. Okay, so basically,
It's okay. It's never funny. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
you're wrong. It's
I'm
funny,
kidding.
it's funny. Okay, so should we make it Thanksgiving themed, Christmas themed? Pick one of the two, because it's about a turkey, so it doesn't really matter.
Thanksgiving then.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, sure.
Okay, so it's Thanksgiving, right? This is great for me and my joke. Now, this American family and
Oh.
friends, it's a group of family and friends. They're all together in a completely perfect world where there's no illness and coronavirus, whatever. And they're all together going out shopping, ready to celebrate. And one person is buying cutlery, one person is buying dinner plates, one person's got the turkey, one person's got the vegetables, and so on and so forth. And after they do their shopping, everything's lovely, they go home. Because for some reason, they shop in all of Thanksgiving. Because they're a freaky family. They do whatever they like. And I don't know anything about Thanksgiving. So anyway, they go home, set the table, get ready. Now, I forgot to mention that this group of family and friends are also in a band. It's like 6 of them. There's only 6 of them. It's a small
Okay.
group of family and friends. Like 4 of them are family, 2 of them are friends. But anyway, they're all together, and while they're waiting for the turkey to be ready, they, play their music or whatever. But for some reason, they just couldn't get the final piece because there was something missing, basically. And you know what it was? It was the turkey. You know why? Because the music couldn't be complete because he was the only one who had drumsticks. So he couldn't for the family band.
Thank you, Jody. You know what? Can we do a podcast vote real quick?
Vote to remove Jody from the podcast. Oh my.
I'd like
I
to.
mean, Jody, I don't. Did you make that one up all by yourself?
Did your mom pick it out for you?
Yeah. Did you ask your mom before you? Did you go up to your mom and tell you the joke, and she said, "Oh, this is going in a Jedi podcast. Can you approve it?"
It's not even funny. No, I had a really good joke, and I told my brother because I tell him all of my jokes, but he said it was so bad that he like made me forget it.
Wow.
I only
Well,
thought
he
that
said
one
it was
so
bad. Was
funny.
it? You say it's good. He said it was bad.
It was really funny. It was the kind of funny where he sat and looked at me like I just killed someone. Which,
Wow.
which
Jesus Christ.
to me is great because his disappointment
Great
is
that you
my
killed
approval.
somebody. What?
No, like he
The-
sits there and he looks like I've just smacked someone. He's like, what on earth was that? Because it's
the
so bad.
frightened look on your brother's face.
It's just great. And I thought that joke about the drumsticks was really funny because of how poorly executed it was. And your reaction, Loka, I don't know why, and Tino, I just
It really
I
sells
thought
it
it
to
was.
you. That's
I thought
funny.
it was funny.
that's how my brother would react. He just goes, "Okay, Jodie, I think it's time for you to leave."
I think
Bye.
it's
See,
time for you
the
to
thing
just
with your jokes,
stop.
Jody, is you lead them up so long. Like you kind of just keep talking and talking, and you just like I literally zoned out for the entire joke, and then like
I
I'm like,
also zoned
yeah,
out.
and then
For
you
a
came
bit,
back,
I just
and then it's so. I know somebody, all the people listening are gonna get so mad that I'm disrespecting Jody's joke, but it's just so bad that it's
Yeah,
so
but-
funny because you've led up such a bad joke. It's just I don't know.
But that is the perfectness of the joke because I think for joke, the thing is, I'm biased because jokes like the
Oh,
wind
no.
turbine joke and the rope joke, and I mean the string joke, I think they're really funny. Even the punch joke, the punchline joke, I think that's so funny because they're so long for something really insignificant. I could laugh at that for like an hour, you know? But
Mhm.
now I'm at a point where I have jokes which are only funny because I thought about it for 3 seconds and laughed. Like they're not funny to anyone else. They're just funny because I think, oh,
What is
I
that
can do that
including
with a
the
joke.
turkey bone or the drumstick joke?
But it's true. They couldn't finish the music because they just didn't have drumsticks. The turkey had them. He's
That's
so terrible.
incredible.
Oh, I love it. I apologize for anyone who just got really offended by that joke, just in case, you
I'm
know.
sure so many
Offended.
people have gotten offended.
Don't worry.
God damn it. You know, Jody, drumsticks are just not a thing you can joke about. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
but you
I
know
just
the worst part is I think that was not the worst joke I've told because I laughed really hard and now my face hurts because I thought that was quite
the
funny.
metal fan joke was pretty good.
Yeah,
I love
I do like the
You
wind
know,
turbine one.
I think I know what Jody does. I think she's got the punchline. She always starts with a punchline in her
I
head.
do.
And then she's like, okay, now how
She
do
just
I
forms
make
around
this
it.
punchline into a joke? But she
Yeah.
doesn't actually do it. So when she actually tells us, like, she makes it up. So she's like, okay, so there's this
Yeah.
family, and they're a
got a joke.
band, and they're doing Thanksgiving.
The thing is, I didn't really think about that joke because I sort of forgot that I tell jokes on podcasting. But I have like certain punchlines. Like I've got at least 3 right now in my head, which I know would make funny jokes if I made them funny jokes. But it's not a funny joke because it's just like a literal object. Like right
It's
now, if
just
I said, like, no, it's a spoon. Like that's not funny right now. But if I turned it into a joke where that's funny, I could do it.
Honestly, Jody, you saying no, it's a spoon is funnier than any joke you ever told.
Yeah.
What, come in. Right, here's my joke. Okay.
You should just say the
it's a spoon.
punchlines now.
Here,
Like, just
I'm gonna be
say the
right back.
punchlines from now on.
I'll just start saying punchlines, then you've got to guess my joke. That would be awful. You'd be sitting there an hour at a time trying to figure it out.
Yeah, you should just say the punchlines now.
Oh no, that would be awful.
Anyway, something. Oh, never mind. Wait. Oh, Tinty's
You know,
gone for now.
He's gone AFK, but it's time for us to take over, I think.
I think it's time for us to take over the podcast.
Yes, we
Finally.
are stealing it. Jodie and Loka, the true
Jody.
podcast hosts. Even
This
though,
true
wait, even though
podcast
we like
host.
we are podcast hosts, so I suppose that doesn't really make sense.
So, guys, me and Jody are playing Minecraft. Oh, hey, Tino.
Hello, hello.
I like
Hey,
to I
man.
died. I got shot.
Hey, Tino. We were. Hey,
We
Tino.
were just
What did I?
talking about the Jedi
Were you
Order.
guys talking?
We were
You guys
talking
take
about
over my
the-
podcast, not mine, but if you take over the podcast that
No,
without my
No,
supervision.
we are
No.
hosts, so we can't really take over. That's what I figured. We
Exactly.
could merely hop in for a long period of time, maybe forever, alone,
A lot of flowers.
and then we can sell it to someone in TJ or like a force sensitive who's rich. You know,
What?
we can we can just.
I don't know
Wait,
what the
what are you
fuck
selling? I
you're
think I missed
saying.
something.
Sorry, I went off on a tangent.
No, Jody, nothing you said made sense.
It
That
made
was
sense in
just
my
all-
head.
Oh, that was just all gibberish. I don't know what you were talking. You were talking about making a podcast and then selling it.
Yeah, I just thought
I
if
don't know
like,
what you were talking about.
if me and you would steal a podcast from Tino and Tyler and Adam, then ultimately we could find Force Sensitive who loves a podcast, who wants to buy it from us, and then easy, we
Just stop talking.
get 10 Robux.
That's enough. That's enough of you, Jody.
That's
That's
what
enough.
we need to do.
I'm
Well,
actually
would
starting
your
a vote
profit
now.
be just 10 Robux?
Well, it's not that accurate. It's not. We
Oh
haven't
my
got the.
God.
We haven't got the. What's the word? The reach or the interest for more than 10 Robux right now, unless. I don't know. Never mind. I don't have an unless.
All right, well, guys,
Got
that's
a
it for
big fat-
today's podcast. Thank
no.
you.
No, no, no. All right, so
Thank
I
you
don't
for
want to. I don't
joining
want to.
us.
I don't want to stray away from what you guys have created. The topic that you've gone
No,
off on.
just please
But,
let's stray away.
Don't worry.
So I want to go over some of the announcements slash advertisements and news. So let's see.
Cool.
The JSO, Jedi Statistics Office, can't pronounce stuff today. They have a new topic, led by me, yours truly, Statistics Office Director, Tintysu.
Hooray.
What is
love
the
podcasts.
Man, I'm such a bad director. I completely forgot the topic. Let me check
Dev.
here. That was last time's topic.
I have no idea.
Oh
then.
yeah. On that note, actually, the summary for the dev poll is out. It should be in night announcements. Night announcements.
Yeah, it is. Development.
Oh, maybe I should put it in normal announcements. Hold on. I think we usually put the summaries in normal announcements. Hold on.
Aye. And without a ping, usually. Maybe.
No ping.
Didn't
No
look-
ping. Hold on. Let me just do that quick.
Cool beans.
Um.
This is Tintysu being really bad at his job, guys.
Yep, that's me
Take
being
notes.
bad at my job.
Take notes.
I'll take notes right now.
Yep. Oh
Okay.
my god.
Okay, so if you check announcements, if you are not actually a Night Plus, you can check announcements and you will find the summary for the development poll. The new poll, if I now check, there it is the topic is TRM, TG, and TJO. And it's kind of gonna be, the poll isn't out yet, but interviews are live. So if
Mhm.
you are interested in being interviewed, some of the questions are, maybe you can say what you prefer between the three kind of main things of this TJO, TRM, TG. Just give your opinions. Then you would need to contact a poll worker of the Jedi Statistics Office. Those poll workers are Colty Music, Concealed Glitch, Black Hammer 1103, and I forgot his name. Awesome Gamer. What's the number? Awesome Gamer 5087.
Poor son.
How could you forget awesome
I
Gamer?
didn't know.
He's
I forgot that.
awesome.
See, he didn't put his nickname. in the
Oh,
server.
that's
So
his fault.
yeah, so his name is Jackie. So I had no idea. I forgot who that. Yeah. Anyways, let's see. Next. Okay, so the academy. If you were an initiate looking to rank up, and are struggling to find a master, to be a Padawan too, you can join the academy. Just check announcements and scroll up a little, and you might find the application to become an academy student. It's very easy. They just need to verify who you are, and you can and what your intentions are, and then you can join the academy very easily. Um, I'm sure if were here, he would be very, very, very um, proud, and he would be
Yeah.
flaunting the academy, same as any other. They're very proud. The academy is.
Academy proud.
They are
That's what
very
say.
proud of
Exactly,
themselves.
yeah.
Um, Another thing that I have been organizing, man, I'm just announcing my own stuff. Is the Jedi Index, the Jedi Biography Index. If you check in night announcements, you can submit your very own personal bio, and it will give you a couple questions, and you fill it out thoroughly, and then you can have your bio there, and then it kind of links up, and then when you it's looked at when you're considered for positions or whatever. So just check that out if you're Night Plus,
Dandy.
and I think we really hope that you check it out. And the mission board, what's his name? Kevin. He's got his mission board. He's working on it. So if you are Padawan Plus, you can check hashtag announcements, and you can scroll up, and it should be there. It's a message by Risen, and he's going to end the there's an invite, and then usually the Padawans will go on missions with their masters, and the mission board is basically just a little mini games for you to do. And if you're Night Plus, you can do any mission that is hosted. And next up, I think that's all for the advertisement slash announcements. Let's see, news.
Hooray.
News.
News.
Breaking
Got
news.
some extra little pieces of news before we wrap up sooner or later. So Christmas attire
Yay.
starting in I think 2 days. Is Tuesday the 1st?
Tuesday's the first, yeah.
Starting on the 1st of the month, you will be able to wear. I'm not sure of the specifics. I think it's any holiday themed attire similar
Yeah.
to the Halloween. This doesn't mean something. So this doesn't mean putting a snowflake on the front of your thing and then wearing a random non-related costume. That doesn't. Just because you have a snowflake doesn't mean it's holiday themed. You would have to have it actually holiday themed. Maybe like a sweater and a Santa hat would
Yeah.
definitely work.
The High Council also talked a little bit more about that, where attire throughout like annual holidays, you know, like Halloween and Christmas, you'll always be able to wear that kind of themed clothing.
Hmm.
So then High Council won't have to clarify that anymore.
Okay. So they just voted to. Is it just Halloween and?
Well, yeah, the only things they clarified were Halloween and Christmas. I don't think they have anything else they do, to my knowledge.
Okay.
Might be wrong,
Let's
but
see.
yeah.
Okay. Another thing is the mute times. This is the most recent thing that was voted on today. It's kind of some technical stuff. Maybe Loka can. I'm not really too familiar with all of that.
Oh, it's not.
it's
it's not that
not too
important.
important,
Just don't.
but
Just don't.
just
Just
don't
don't
get
get
muted.
muted.
That's just the most recent High Council announcement that was of use.
Yeah. No need to explain it.
Jack said that all will remain on the High Council. Yippee!
Hooray.
That was just announced in High Council announcements. If that's what you're saying, wait to Jody.
Wait, what? Never
Jack
mind,
said
never
that
mind.
all will remain on High Council
Yeah.
today.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big thing happened today too. The Council of Reassignment have voted. Ooh, dun dun dun. And we have 2 new AJK. Please, if you haven't already, send a DM or ping Alfie Alfie Music.
Congratulations.
Alfie Walker 506 and Echoes Music for
Please
receiving.
do spam ping them.
Yeah, don't.
No,
Please,
don't actually.
congratulate them. AJK is a very hard rank to achieve, and I'm very proud of both of them.
Yeah,
They're both.
Alfie chose
I think they're
consulate
both
and Echo
Academy
Society
students.
review.
Soy was saying today, so hashtag Academy proud. Haha. I think we didn't get to cover this last podcast. Forgive me if we did. But Jedril and Risen have both gotten the rank of Master, which is even more impressive. Don't want to, make it seem like overshadow the other promotion. But I'm very, very
Never mind
happy
those
for-
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Risen is
Anyway,
another
so-
Academy student. I'm happy for both of them, all 4 of them, for getting their
Good, proud of them.
promotions.
Congratulations to you all.
Congrats to all of them.
I don't know if we mentioned the Masters before. We might have, but it don't matter. Still congratulations.
I feel like we
you
didn't.
know.
I feel like it might have happened right after, because that was somewhat recently.
Yeah. No, you might be right.
So I think we've covered everything, unless you have something to say. So I just wanted to say that another change. We've gotten some complaints that it's being the podcast is a little too long, so we did take the time to remove the what's it called? The trivia.
Trivia.
So
well,
I think
this
that
week, anyway.
I think
we
that
can-
we're going to be doing that as like a separate show.
Yeah, well, it's all like trial and error right now. 'cause we
Right, it
could
is
end up
trial
just
and
doing
error, but
one
I
big
think that
recording, or we could do like one little different episode kind
I
of
think
thingy. Who
it'd be
knows?
interesting to host like us at TJO Broadcasting. It'd be interesting to host like a game show, like a trivia game show,
Yeah,
and then we can like have members of the order come in and maybe
yeah,
win
that's
a
something
prize
we
or
could look
something.
at, like expanding, because we have
Right.
like the Olympics and stuff.
We have
and,
yeah,
you know,
we have
could
events and stuff, and we should be. I think we
more
should
games
be.
and stuff as well.
If Tyler is able to, we will be streaming the tournament next week that I am co-hosting. It is an uncommon, I think. Yeah, I think so. The one hosted
Oh
by Soy.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
and
saw that, yeah.
you can tune into that whenever it comes time.
Yeah, that would be cool.
What else? I was gonna say something else. Yeah, so we might start doing the trivia. It would probably be live.
That would be cool. No.
Yeah.
And,
But anyways, on that note, I think we're going to have to say goodbye. So any questions that you have or any suggestions, leave in the comments below or DM one of us, NoisyJody2, aka
Yeah.
Jody Susu, Tintysu, Delightsu, Loka-Cola24, or A_DAMZ. You can
Wait, wasn't
DM.
Adam you? Where is he?
He just
He
hasn't
He
been
died.
talking.
He's just
I guess it's
chilling,
just us
like-
3 now.
Yeah.
Adam, it's okay. It's okay. He's a busy
I was
man.
gonna
He's
say,
a McDonald's worker.
He's not a figment of my imagination or anything.
No,
He
no.
is, you know,
No, he's
trying to
good.
be so-
Yeah. So DM, you can see on the little GIF. You can see on the far left. There's Jody. On to the right, there's me. To the right, there's Tyler or Delight Sue. To the right, there's Loka-Cola24, and then to the right is A_DAMZ Adam.
Perfect.
So if you
That's
have
such a
any
cool
questions,
GIF.
you can DM them or put it
Love
in the
it.
comments below. And I think that wraps it up. Any thoughts, guys?
Shout out to Lyrova.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Lyrova.
Lyrova.
Yeah,
Shout out
so,
to everyone. Shout out to
Yeah,
everyone. That
shout-
activity
Shout out to
today was
everyone.
amazing. Keep it
Activity
up.
today. You know what?
Oh, I
I'm
know.
counting on all of you to get on Alderaan when you got the chance. When you're watching this, if it's not an off hour, get on Alderaan, get some activity. Go
Come
you.
and say hello. Go and see the snowmen, you know?
Go say
Okay.
hello to the snowman. Yep. All right.
Go attend the consular seminar.
Yeah.
Maybe a sage meditation sooner or later. Ooh. All right.
No.
That'd be cool.
Just
No.
kidding.
Oh. All right.
I'm
So
kidding. I'm kidding.
on that note, this was the Jedi Informative podcast, and if you enjoyed it, leave a like. Oh, I sound like a real YouTuber. And subscribe.
subscribe.
All right. See you guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. I